frontier.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following podcast is Wrestling Daft and is scheduled for 1 hour. Maybe more. It has no real time limits, making their way into your ears. First, from a place called Barneston, he is the Pyramid. Rab Grado.
It's going to be the funniest show ever because I'm all about the comedy and the money, baby.
How much you can pay?
And his partner, Fela Top End of Stevenson.
From Mexico City to Beef Community Centre, I've got stories that are going to blow your mind.
Hello and welcome to Wrestling Daft. My name's Rab Florence, sitting here opposite the one and only Grado himself.
Alright.
You been busy this weekend, mate?
Yes, I was a busy schedule on the road. I wrestled at Clydebank Town Hall on the Saturday afternoon, and then on Sunday night I wrestled at the garage in Glasgow in front of the ICW Loyal faithful.
The ICW Loyal?
Yes.
ICW CFC Supporters Club.
Not at all. Not at all.
You were a hard-working professional wrestler this weekend.
I was, mate. And I worked with an injury on Sunday night.
Oh,
because I hurt my head. I don't know if I get concussed, but I certainly taken a Syrian because when I landed on the ground, I was seeing stars and I got heavy deja vu.
During the match?
Butlins, that's what I remember. See, as soon as I was...
Is that not because...
Double, what do you call that?
No. Is that not because you were wrestling kid fight, though? Because he does the camps, right?
That, mate, oh my God, I never thought about it like
does
that.
The camps, not
Aye. What do you call that? The double clothesline? Double down. Is it, what do you call it? I can't believe I'm a wrestler. I can't even remember what the name of the move is.
I would just...
Look at
I would just call it a double...
Aye,
just what you just...
No, just...
No, a double clothesline, double down, that's it.
Aye. Done that and I kind of landed awkwardly in my head. Seen stars, deja vu.
That's basic. That's like a basic bump, right?
Aye, and I kind of...
It just shows you you need to be...
You need to be there, mate.
You need to fucking be...
You need to know.
You need to shake your wrist off, and you need to be on point, mate.
Oh, mate, it's heavy. That is absolutely spot on. Ring rust is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, because, I mean, remember when we done the match at Kelvin Brawl? Mm-hmm. Was that... See how when we put the ring in the comedy unit? Now, for you don't know, the comedy unit is the production company for the likes of Scott Squad... Burniston, all that carry on, and we set up a ring. Was that your first time taking a bump, or had you previously went to SWA and done a couple of bumps?
I've taken bumps before that a few times. I've taken bumps back in the day at SWA training camp. I've taken bumps another time training with Big Barry showed us some bumping.
Aye.
So aye.
How did you like bumping?
I wouldn't say I liked it, mate. I wouldn't say I would.
Did you find it sore?
I wouldn't say like last night I'll go into the kitchen, do some bumps.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not really my favourite.
On the kitchen flare.
What are you doing, Robert? What are you doing? Just doing some bumps.
Bumping in the flare. See, the thing is, I love bumping.
You love bumping?
Aye. See that? Well, I love selling.
See when you turn that corner and you get and you do it right. Mm-hmm. See when you, because you know the first time you do a bump, right? The first time you try and bump, everything's all landing all at different times, and you're like clatter.
Aye.
You go down, but see the first time you do a proper
Connects.
nice snap, and it's nice and it's a full connection, and it's a nice bump. It does feel quite satisfying, doesn't it?
The first person to show me to take a bump was Drew McIntyre,
right.
And he explained that what you need to do is just bend down, right, and pretend there's a rug under your feet, and I'm going to pull the rug. And then when you pull the rug, you're going to take the bump, okay? And that's the way he kind of explained it. Yeah. No, that was on gym mats in a post office in East Kilbride.
It's not like fondue. It's weird, isn't it? It's no like fondue.
Aye, it's no... If you get punched, you're not going to... You know what I mean?
Aye.
You're fucking... Sorry, mate, your signs. But it's unnatural, you know? But when things start clicking, it is a good feeling, you know. You know, that is a good bump, bump. I mean, my first match, I hadn't even been in I hadn't ran the ropes.
Aye. On your first match?
Aye. Me and Glendon Barr versus Carol Harker in Greenock Town Hall. There's about 40 folk there, man. I wore my Moss cycling shorts, a pair of kick pads I got off the internet, and my gran had a tartan waistcoat that I kind of thought was a bit like Steve Austin's, except tartan. So I wore that at the ring, man.
But it's like I said, before. It's the running the ropes I remember as being the
That's
sore
sore,
bit.
man.
That's the sore bit.
It hits you right in there. That takes a lot of getting used to, mate.
When do you stop getting? Because when I was doing that and running the ropes and doing that kind of thing, I ended up with like big bruises. When does that? I take it that stops.
Mate, it's weird. It suddenly just stops. But if you like, so if I go away to Panto, right, and I come back, you know, for the first couple of weeks, I'm going to get bruised. But if you're doing it week in, week out, I suppose your body just adapts to it because the bruises go away.
Aye.
It's weird, isn't it?
It toughens up there.
Aye. It's bizarre.
It is bizarre. So anyway, a good weekend of pro wrestling.
Aye, and shout out to the fans in ICW that was chatting chip season done meat.
They were chatting.
Aye, mate, it's getting over. We need to implement this into us. Do you know what I mean?
We've got to do something with it.
Aye, we've got to do something with it.
We need to pull the trigger now.
It's dangling. It's dangling in front of us, man. We need to put.
It's got to be good as well. It can't be a gobbledygook.
No, man,
it's got to be
serious.
It's got to be something good.
Aye, chip season done, mate.
Well, we've had a lot of correspondence for last episode, Grado, as is the norm.
I had a lot of fun last week.
What?
Doing this podcast, man, it was a good laugh.
Aye, it was alright.
It was a good laugh, man.
It's alright, I didn't really enjoy it.
Did you know?
No. Thanks to everybody that can get involved in a review super showdown in a GIF, or a GIF is actually how it's properly pronounced.
Is it a GIF?
It is a GIF. Martin Brown. Now, this is in reference to, I'm assuming, Goldberg beating The Fiend, right? Martin Brown had Ross from Friends saying, why would you do that? So I'm not, listen, I'm not going to fucking redo people's gifts. I'm not doing that. I'm not reducing myself to, I am a trained entertainer, comedian. I can't believe I'm reading it. Dennis had Anakin Skywalker with a lightsaber ready to slaughter the younglings. Steve-O left it, Michael Steve-O left it with Goldberg looking pumped, saying the saviour has returned. Now that's interesting. How do you feel? How are you feeling, Grado, about the whole Goldberg beating the Fiend?
Right. Well, I love Goldberg, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know how. I'm in two minds with it. Does it kill his character?
Nah.
I don't think it does.
No.
I don't think it does. I think people are overreacting.
Goldberg squashed everybody.
Aye. It's a squashing, mate.
Everybody that exists.
It's a squashing.
Them. Aye.
It's a squashing.
For me, it's a simple equation. Who do I want to watch at WrestleMania? Roman Reigns versus The Fiend or Roman Reigns versus Goldberg? And there's no fucking doubt I want to see Roman Reigns versus Goldberg.
Absolutely.
Why would I want to see Roman Reigns versus The Fiend?
Well, exactly.
And no harm to Bray Wyatt.
No harm to him, big guy.
But
big fella.
I'm still waiting for that brilliant Bray Wyatt match.
Aye.
Still waiting.
Well,
still waiting for it, mate.
Aye. I like his entrance. I don't like that belt. I think they're getting carried away now with folk when they win titles and doing their own things with the belts.
Aye.
Just leave the belt alone, man.
I think.
You know what I mean?
Aye.
Who is that? It's a Halloween prop.
I know, that's ridiculous.
Come on.
That's ridiculous. Speaking of Halloween props, and we'll get to this later probably,
Right.
big Eric Rowan's, the thing that was in his cage, do you know what it is?
What?
Oh, we'll get to it in a minute.
Right,
Grado
cool.
doesn't know what it is.
Did you watch all that Super Showdown?
I watched... Did I watch all it? I did watch all it.
What did you think of Taker and AJ Styles? Just the choke slam and that? Was it a choke slam? Or was
That's fine. It was just a bit of daftness, wasn't it?
Aye. What else was on it? Ricochet, mate. There was 3 squashes, wasn't there?
There was. Oh my god, I love the Ricochet match.
Oh, I thought it was.
I love the Ricochet.
No, that was definitely the best one.
Why would
I thought it was brilliant. I thought that was excellent.
Producer John is reacting.
See, yesterday, man, I had I've watched hundreds of Brock Lesnar stuff recently. I think it's amazing. A lot of wrestling fans gaff are not at it about how Lesnar just fucking mows through folk, but I love it. I think it's brilliant. It's real.
That's how it should be, fucking.
Mate.
Listen, here's what's beautiful about that Ricochet match.
I bet you.
Did you watch the build-up? Did you watch the promo video they played before it? Mm-hmm. Where it's Ricochet going, why know me?
Aye.
Why could I know? You know what I mean?
Aye.
And the beautiful thing was, you say, why know you? Because you're a wee fucking tiny wee baldy guy. You're a wee tiny wee guy that Brock Lesnar could fucking kill just by looking at.
There's no... I can assure you, I bet you they spoke about that match for about 10 seconds. Didn't he? He's just went there, just feed for me, I'm going to knock fuck at you.
Aye.
And hit you in F5.
And Ricochet would have been like...
Shiting himself all day.
But he'll have been shiting himself all day, but he'll also have been delighted and happy to do it. Because that's, you know, you wrestling isn't just about... This is the fucking problem, I think, with people out there. I think people out there think that all wrestlers want to do is go out and make themselves fucking look good. Or like wrestling has to be a total... Everybody has to come out looking good and all that. And it doesn't harm Ricochet one bit to get a doing off of Brock Lesnar. No fucking one bit. I mean, what John, you didn't like the match. What would you have wanted to see?
Bit more competition because it just buried Ricochet. It just
How did they bury him? I never buried him.
Ricochet's not in the same fucking plane as he's not in the same
Look at the
world
size.
as
Look at
Lesnar.
Lesnar. Look at Lesnar. Right.
What?
He's a different breed. And I think he should definitely be protected that way. I think just fucking mowing through everybody.
But see, this attitude...
Because it'll mean something when eventually he has a bout with somebody, a proper bout. Or when he eventually puts somebody over, it's going to be like the biggest thing ever.
Aye.
Come on. I think it's great, man. I watched these podcasts with Steve Austin for 2015 all day. He fucking hates wrestling, mate.
Aye.
He can't be arsed, mate. It's a business to him. He's just there to collect the money. He just, honestly, he doesn't give a cat's cock
But
about
also
wrestling.
because of that, he's a guy. I mean, it's not. I mean, Lesnar got a doing after Goldberg.
Aye.
Lesnar got a doing after. So I don't want to hear people complaining that the fucking Fiend got a doing after Goldberg when fucking Brock Lesnar got a doing after him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So. But this is the problem. The problem is this is why you end up with all these people up near the top of the fucking card that shouldn't be there. If Ricochet beats Brock Lesnar, right, or even puts up a good fight against Brock Lesnar, then you can make the argument that the Ricochet should be in the world title picture, and he fucking shouldn't. He's a fucking mid-card, like a fantastic fucking performer, a brilliant wrestler, but
He's some athlete, man.
You don't want to have these guys. That's not what wrestling's about.
Aye.
Wrestling's meant to be, it's the three-ring circus, innit? It's the fucking whole picture across the
Well,
whole...
see that Lesnar and Ricochet match, for me, that's wrestling.
Aye.
For me, I got a buzz out that. Like, also, like, what did you see, like, they take an Undertaker, they take an Lesnar thing, right?
Aye.
I loved that.
Yep.
I loved that because it was a moment.
Aye.
Because I was sitting there biffing out going, oh my God, the streak's over. And I thought, and everybody's gone off or not and all this and it should have been protected and whatever. No, I thought it was a mega moment.
So you've got the guy who fucking destroyed John Cena, right? Destroyed John Cena, beat Undertaker, ended Undertaker's streak, and people were wanting Ricochet to get in some fucking offence against him. Fuck off, man. Fuck off.
It's true, but...
You know what I mean? But what makes it even more exciting, I'm not taking up loads of time here talking about Ricochet, but my wee lassie loves Ricochet, right? And we were watching Super Showdown together, right? She's 13 years old. And I says, Brock Lesnar's going to kill Ricochet here, right? I says to her. And she says, I bet you he doesn't. I says, I bet you he does. I says, I bet you £2. She does.
Right.
And she went and actually gave me the fuck. She says, there's the £2, right? And watched the match. And I was thinking to myself, they're going to let him get a couple of wee things in, a wee flip, a wee kind of surprise and hang me. And I've never been more satisfied watching a wrestling, man. See, seeing Hope's face, man, seeing Ricochet getting absolutely
Devastated.
fucking destroyed, man. It was fucking magic. But, you know, that had Mary an impact on her, I think, for a kind of, oh my God, wrestling's unreal point of view than if she'd seen them both get a wee bit in each,
a bit
you
of
know
back and forth.
Yeah,
whereas
bullshit.
that was Mary a moment. It
She's
was
like, oh my God, that guy is a monster. And
Aye.
she hates Lesnar.
He understand why he
She
went.
fucking
Aye.
hates Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean?
Aye. He really interests me, Lesnar. He's just something else, you know. He was saying in interviews he hates folk, he hates people.
Aye.
He doesn't like being involved.
He likes Sable, but
I like Sable, man. He pumped her.
who's he going to wrestle?
How's he waged her?
So who's Lesnar wrestling at WrestleMania again? Who's in the picture?
Oh,
That's true.
Oh, of course.
that's true, mate.
For goodness sake.
Why is that
No,
out of my head?
right. No, what if?
Why is
no,
that? That just went in my head.
No, but what would you do then if Lesnar came out and fucking scalped Drew in 30 seconds? Would you be unhappy then?
I don't think that's going to happen.
Nah, it's not going to happen, no.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think Drew's going to beat Lesnar.
I don't know, man.
Yes.
Who tell you?
But you see Raw on Monday night, yes.
Is
That
he?
genuinely went out of my head there, though, just purely lack
No,
of
man.
sleep. Lack of sleep,
I'm
mate.
affronted for you, man.
Two
That's
baby twins. Lack of sleep. Right, thanks to Fraser, by the way, who's come up with a new gimmick idea off the back of the Marks as they were coming up with new gimmicks. That's the other show that is under the Wrestling Daft.
all right. What's this called? The Marks?
I don't listen to it, so I
Do you
don't
know
know.
that's
I don't listen to it, so I don't know.
GR was on his podcast the other day and he was saying, pardon the phrase, I know it's disrespectful, Marks. So,
Is it disrespectful?
well, we were speaking about it last week, weren't we? When we were talking about the Marks and the punters. It's a term. It's a
Aye,
negative
but
term.
I think it's people have claimed it for themselves now, and he's God love him. He reckons a game show host gimmick hasn't been done before. It could be some sort of Les Dennis style character who could cut promos like, we asked 100 people if they thought I could kick your head in. Our survey says, yep. We asked 100 people if they thought Ricochet could fight Brock Lesnar in a competitive bout. Friend of the show, Rudo Lightning, has been in touch after we claimed last week that Montez Ford was actually married to Gail Platt in Coronation Street. He says it's actually Gail Rodwell now.
What? She's not called
Gail
Gail?
Rodwell, like Dennis Rodwell, the basketball player.
Aye, WCW guy.
Imagine he was in Coronation Street, Dennis Rodman, man. That'd be fucking brilliant.
Aye.
Married Michael Rodwell, played by Les Dennis. Les Dennis again, what's fucking going on?
Yeah, hold on, man. Did you see fucking Barrymore on the telly this morning? I missed it, but
Was he a Nick?
apparently, man.
Was he
Feel
slurring
bad,
his
man.
words?
Aye. He was saying, he was basically going, nah, my fans are my mates. And they know I'm not a wrongin'. I thought, oh no, man, you shouldn't have been put on Parky. That's his real name, Michael Parker. Obviously, because I've got, you know, I used to be close to Michael Barrymore on Twitter.
What?
I was.
You used to be close to Michael Barrymore on Twitter. What the fuck does that mean?
You get right to a pool party.
Oh, hold on a fucking
Fuck, John, that is
keep that for the fucking Marks podcast.
Aye,
that part.
man. Get that disrespectful. Come on, you've disgusted me there.
How are you closely chatting and all that?
Well,
DMing each other?
DMing each other. It's funny because Sha was talking about it earlier on. I followed him on Twitter. He followed me back. I sent him a message going, look, I used to love you back in the day, man. I watch all your stuff on you, all your stuff on YouTube, all your old videos on YouTube.
Like
and
makeup
stuff
tutorials not on YouTube.
unboxing videos. Go Barrymore. And aye, man, fucking, he gave me a lot of advice and all that, and we were sharing sausage casserole recipes.
Is that code? Is that some kind of code?
I swear to God, but what he did say, was, see halfway through the sausage casserole chat, he went, can you just confirm your age?
What?
That's what he says, mate, aye.
Oh my God.
But-
That's creepy, right?
Aye, I thought it was kind of weird that he asked me that.
Can you just confirm your age?
I know, mate, I know. But, so, like, obviously we were kind of close back and forth DMing each other, but he stopped replying to them now, man. So I kind of gutted, because when his documentary came out, I kind of sent him a wee message and that, but he dinged me.
Thanks to Neil, who, following on for Lewis Capaldi, has included us in a tweet encouraging Drew to take a bottle of tonic to the ring at WrestleMania. No way he's going to do that. He's giving me a class about him. Who's Drew wrestling at WrestleMania again? Brock Lesnar, that's right. My codename is Des. Would like to put over Grado for his brilliant impression of Walter from Burniston when discussing Drake's wrestling belts. Right, let's hear the clip. I don't think it was that good. Oh, sorry, I need to turn my volume up. There we go.
It's not even the ultra deluxe ones anyway. It's brilliant. Anyway.
And Barry asks, Grado, with your underlying health issues due to your farter, now that coronavirus has arrived in Scotland, are you worried about the coronavirus? Now we're in an area I want to talk about. Here we go.
Hashtag pray for Grado. Aye, I've used that a few times when I've been in bother. But well,
see, in the wrestling game, you're in close proximity all the time.
I know.
You don't wash your hands.
And I touch my beak all the time. I'm always touching my beak and my balls and all that. If coronavirus comes to Stevenson or whatever, I'm fucked, because I can't. I'm
thinking about takeaways.
I mean, I've just done it the other now.
Yep, you do that a lot. You rub your whole face.
Mate, it's disgusting, man. I know, and then sniff my horns and all that.
Aye,
it's mocking, man. Do you notice that? I do that. Do you notice that I do that? Oh, what? Do you think everybody talks about me?
Oh, behind your back all the time.
Like, Grado, is that the guy that rubs his face? He goes like that.
Well, see how the first time my pals came to watch me wrestle, BCW, 2005. Well, I went and won the match, and my mates were going like that and going rubbing their face, doing impressions of me after I won. So it must be a thing.
Fucking man, it doesn't matter. You are too strong to be killed by coronavirus anyway. Now, how good a gimmick would it be for a fucking wrestler just for this next 3-4 months or whatever to say, I've got coronavirus, but I'm still coming to work. I can't afford not to work.
Aye.
So they're coming, they've got the mask on and all that, and the hangman guys are feared to fucking lock up with them and all that. Brilliant.
That's good, that.
That's fucking good, isn't it?
Aye, coronavirus.
I know fucking Mark Dallas listens to this show and is just picking up all his fucking ideas I'm hitting out with here.
Do you think this is going to kick off then, aye?
I think it will kick off, aye. I think it will kick off, but I think it's meant to be like only if you're over 60 you're in trouble. Touch wood. I say touch wood, there's big fucking plastic table.
I know.
Touch
but it's
wood.
more folk fucking die from the normal flu anyway, don't they?
So it's, nah, no really, mate.
No.
Loads of people do die for the normal flu, but there's a higher mortality rate with this.
Tell you what did freak me out, man. Tell you what did freak me out was the Iranian Prime Minister
AIDS.
or whatever talking about he was talking about how he's got it all under control and all that, and he started
sweating and all.
Aye. It turns out he's got it.
Alright, we're fine. Aye.
He's got it.
I think the Pope's got it.
I saw that as well, mate.
I think the
Saw that as well. He was
Do you think the Queen might get it?
nah,
What happens if the Queen gets it?
well, she's 100 nearly, ain't she? Mate, do you know there was speaking of old folk on YouTube, I watched a video of a guy that was 100.
Fucking point at me when you say old folk on YouTube. I don't even do that much on YouTube.
There was a guy. There's a guy that was 100 that just turned 111 the other day. He's the oldest guy.
111?
111. He's the oldest guy, and so he done a sit-down interview with Sky News, right? You hear the questions this guy was asking him. He was going like, "What's your favourite films?" and what? Like, there's all these questions, right? You can ask like an 11-year-old guy, right? Watch it, man. He was, who's your favourite actor? Like that. The guy was like,
Do you like Batman? Did you like
the thing is, they never taken it out, right? That's all cunt was going, I don't know, I've not got a favourite actor. Oh.
Poor old bastard. Anyway, if any of you want to get in touch with us about any of that or just random wrestling related stuff, get us on Twitter at Wrestling Daft, on Instagram at Wrestling Daft Podcast, and just Wrestling Daft on Facebook, or email us at wrestlingdaft@gmail.com. Right, every week we like to separate the Lucha Brothers from the Lucha House parties.
It's a easy joke. That's brilliant.
As we talk, as we talk about the good and the bad of pro wrestling on Bury and Putover. Who you want to bury or put over this time, Grado, this week?
Oh, who do I want to bury? Oh, Christ.
You don't need to bury anybody, by the way.
Nah, everybody. I'm brand new with everybody this week.
Who do you want to put over then?
Who can I put over? Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. No, that's shit, innit?
No, it's not. You fucking do what you want.
Aye, right, Lesnar, man. He just. I watched his match with CM Punk for SummerSlam 2013 last night when I was sitting with my wee chicken dinner, and it was. Oh, I loved it.
I want to put over Chris Jericho's entrance.
With the singers.
Aye,
That was brilliant.
that was magic.
How was that pay-per-view?
It was good.
Aye.
It was good. Aye.
Don't tell me the results of the main event, but was it good?
It was good.
Right.
I mean, you're going to probably find out the results in a minute. The main event. Sorry to say. You need to leave the room. But I want to put over that, and I also want to put over. Does it count as this week? I want to put over Lesnar, Hammer, and Ricochet. And do I want to bury anything? I don't. I want to bury. Here's what I want to bury. It looked to me a wee bit. And I might be wrong, maybe it was just because he was fucking knackered, which is also possible as well, but it looked a wee bit to me like Bray Wyatt sandbagged Brock Lesnar into that fucking... sandbag Goldberg into that jackhammer.
I noticed that.
It looked like he
I
fucking
thought that
sandbagged
as well.
him. Do you not think so?
I thought that as well.
And I don't want to be one of these guys you see on Twitter, it's like, he fucking sandbagged him there. But I looked at it a few times, I thought, he's fucking putting nothing into this.
Yep, no. How do I go about this? Because I'm in group chats with this guy. But he
might have just been blown out his arse and fucking knackered.
I know for a fact that Bray Wyatt didn't like Goldberg beating Lesnar a couple of years ago. Right. See when he ran through him, I know that for a fact. I can't tell you, man. I can't reveal my source.
Exclusive. It's an exclusive.
Aye.
It's a Wrestling Daft exclusive.
Put it this way, it wasn't a happy bunny.
It looked to me like a sandbag, and I don't know. I'm not a pro wrestler. I would need, more experienced eyes to look at that and let me know what you think. So if there's any of the boys out there, let us know what you think. Does it look like Wyatt was sandbagging him a wee bit there?
Because go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Sean wants to bury the booking of the Fiend. No consistency, kicks out for everything at Hell in a Cell, but loses to a few spears and a sandbag. And a sandbag, jackhammer, the fucking boy says!
Well, do you see how you're talking about the sandbag? I actually wondered as well, the kick out at one as well, before, because did he no kick out the spear and the... Aye. But he kicked at one, and I just... The way Goldberg reacted, I went, was he meant to do that?
Interesting.
This is serious stuff here, mate.
Now, this person, Sean, is saying about, the booking of The Fiend, no consistency. Consistency doesn't come into it. The simple fact of the matter is Goldberg is a fucking star attraction, right? And the wrestling game is all about star attractions. And until somebody can prove to me that there isn't a wide interest in fucking Goldberg, then nobody can complain about Goldberg getting put out of The Fiend. I'm sorry.
I mean, I just can't believe that he's even back wrestling, man. When I was talking to him in Las Vegas, October the 3rd, 2013, outside the Encore Hotel, I couldn't believe, I didn't think he'd ever come back to wrestling, man.
Was he telling you about his career and that?
He said that Vince McMahon was a dickhead.
Did he?
Aye, and I says...
A Wrestling Daft exclusive.
You know how you're put under pressure to ask questions? And I just
Did you ask him what his favourite film was?
No, I went, do you think you'll ever go on the Steve Austin podcast? That's what I asked him. He went, no. And that was it. And then I went, I'm a wrestler too. I goes, I'm a wrestler too. Standing there, man, my fucking swim shorts, man, my tits out and all that. I'm a wrestler too. Aye, what was it? I went and he said, stay safe, brother. That's what he shoot me on and went, stay safe, brother.
That's nice, isn't it?
Aye, it was good, man.
Seems like a big nice guy, doesn't he?
Aye, he was brand new. He was playing cards with his old gran.
He seems like a nice guy.
He was.
Sean wants to put over AEW Revolution. Enjoyed every match on the card. Tag champ match with some excellent wrestling. Westy wants to bury Rowan on Raw for that spider thing. It looked like a lobster dressed in spider clays. Aye, so Rowan inside his cage had a big spider.
Oh.
That went like that.
Why? What's
His
that?
legs moved.
But it was like something you bought at the gadget shop as well.
It looked like a toy spider.
Right. What does he do? What does he do? Launch it off cunts or whatever? What's
No,
the
he
deal?
just looks at it. Just looks at it. Westy wants to bury Cody's big shitery a neck tattoo.
Right, I need to see this, mate. Come here. I want to see it. Is that what he's going on about it? I'll look it up.
I don't see any problem with the neck tattoo, really. The only problem I have with it is that Cody Rhodes is a really good-looking guy, and he's a very good,
handsome.
He's a very handsome guy. He's a very handsome guy.
Oh my God! Look at that!
It looks great.
Holy shit!
So it's a bold move.
That I don't know about that, mate. That's a fucking rascal and a half, is it? No.
It's a bold move getting
What
that
is
tattoo.
What is it? A skull and American flag? What is that?
It's the American Nightmare kind of brand logo kind of thing.
Oh my God!
But you know, tattoos.
I'll get used to it.
Tattoos are very personal things, I think, and I don't think people really should be criticising them. That's my woke take on that.
That is very woke, mate.
I don't think people should be criticising them. Brian says, so did you... What is this? So did you stop trying to be smart? Let's separate your... What is this? Brian, so did you stop trying to be smart? Let's separate your Dean Ambroses from your John Moxleys. What does that mean?
It's in reference to the intro to this section. Separate the John Moxleys from the Dean Ambroses.
And Brian said this?
Yes.
Don't suggest content for the script of the fucking show, Brian. You can fuck off. However, Brian wants to put over AEW Revolution. You know you enjoyed a show when your only complaint was a tattoo being out of place by a few inches, and he wants to bury the tattoo. Self-love is important in that, but if you're going to tattoo your own logo based on your face, don't have it be necking yourself to boot.
Mate, the only issue I've got with that pay-per-view is in Revolution. They didn't really fucking...
It's not very original.
You know what I mean? You think for this new company, woke, very woke, AEW, aren't they? They are very woke.
They're very woke, aye.
Very woke. You think you'd have a better pay-per-view name, wouldn't they?
I know, AEW Revolution's crap name.
Isn't it?
Stephen McNeil wants to bury John Cena talking shite about how younger guys deserve the Mania chance and seeming like an all-round good guy, and there's the Fiend. Okay, I'll just be a heel and steal someone else's spot. Fucking shut up, Stephen McNeil, man.
Man, what the fuck's up with
What the fuck
Take
is
the
going
night
on?
off, man.
John Cena his promo was really good, and he's right about fucking. You'll notice that John Cena hasn't actually been popping up and taking anybody's spot. And anyway, nobody's good enough to have the fucking spot that John Cena will have on fucking WrestleMania. Who you want in that fucking spot?
Correct.
Who do you want in the spot for fucking Stephen McNeil?
Ricochet.
Fucking Ricochet. You want fucking Ricochet in there? Do you want for who else is there? Who else do they all fucking like at the minute? You want fucking Aleister Black in there? Sitting there like a fucking cunt sitting outside the fucking Museum of Modern Art while he's fucking goth pals. The fucking goth par's fucking dead. It's ancient. Aleister Black, you're a fucking bore. You want to be in fucking WrestleMania instead of John Cena? Aleister fucking Black. And your fucking daft wee bird. Fuck off!
Holy fuck. Look at my popcorn. I love this.
Fraser Smith wants to put over Randy Orton for confirming why he attacked Edge. Being deluded about your concern is a great heel trait. And he wants to bury the fans popping whenever he does the RKO. It's going to end his heel run sooner than it should. There's nothing
What's wrong with folk this week? What's wrong with folk? The fans popping when he does his RKO. It's going to end his heel run.
His
the
heel run.
fuck?
He's not going to.
What the fuck? We need to stop. Turn him face popping for his move.
No, it's ridiculous. Goshi wants to put his cellular for being a Patreon gimp and bury his cell also for being a Patreon gimp. Hey,
Aye.
Goshi, you're one of the cool.
I
You're
like
in
this guy.
Do you remember in Only Fools and Horses when Rodney went on holiday with Del Boy and that, but he had a kids ticket, so he had to hang about with the Groovy Gang? Oh, it was like a kids. That's what you are, mate. You're in the Groovy Gang now. Scott M wants to bury the toy spider that Rowan had. Weeks of build for that. Nobody cared. Nobody. Look. Why are people getting wound up about these wee things? It's a wee story on a wee spot in the card, so it turned out to be a wee spider. Who gives a
You're going to, in 3 weeks' time, we'll forget it ever even occurred.
Put over Randy Orton at his best when he's a heel, and the programme with Edge is the best thing in wrestling. And now Randy Orton is really having a nice spell now.
I love Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's
man.
always been good.
He's the
always
man.
good.
He's the man.
Always good.
Big, handsome son of a gun.
Looks great.
Looks great.
Great wrestler. Put over AEW. Who's putting over here? Oh, aye, this is Scott M. is still putting over AEW Revolution. It felt like an Attitude Era pay-per-view. And wants to bury that fucking soft toy they used as Rowan's cage surprise. $1 billion company, $1 prop. Jonathan Cheatham wants to bury that monstrosity, a neck tattoo on Cody. If he was pure covered in tattoos, it might have worked. But when you have your bare fucking torso on display every show, it sticks out like an attention-seeking midlife crisis move. That's brutal, isn't it?
Mate, I just wonder, I just like when he's got it done and all that, and he's pure showing it after the boys backstage. No, like that. What have you done, mate?
But it's very personal.
You've got an issue with this, haven't you? You're quite.
I've got a wee bit of an issue with that tattoo. The kind of reaction to the tattoo. I don't think it's
Because that's no fair. Like,
No.
so if he's basically, you feel sorry for him if he's looking on Twitter and every cunt's ripping him for his tattoo. You feel bad for him.
This guy has decided that this is part of his look now. That not just that it's part of his look, because it isn't something he can remove easily. But this guy has decided it's part of his. You know that this is who Cody Rhodes is. So I don't think it's very cool. People moaning about it.
Slagging him and all that.
You could be like, I wouldn't have done that, but you know he's fucking ma. Everybody's acting like the Cody Rhodes is fucking mammy. You know what I mean?
It's just, you know what I mean, in any other business, if that was a pop star getting it, folk would just, oh, he's got a tattoo. But I think in wrestling, folk have got to go over the top, haven't they?
Aye. Was it like me? I went over the top when I was talking about Aleister Black.
Oh, that was good, but
I was just working.
I was a promo and a half, man.
I'm always working, mate. Always working. All right, Wrestling Daft merch, mate. Will we tell them about the merch?
Aye, Baron.
You can go Wrestling Daft for your very own t-shirt. Get them at shop.spreadshirt.co.uk Wrestling Daft, and all the designs include catchphrases from the show, the hit catchphrases such as "I'm a mark," "I'ma take the bump."
Oh, you got ready saying that?
Of course I have. Chips, cheese, and doner meat, and of course Margaret Airs the Fiend. And right now you can get free shipping right up until Sunday on all our merch. So be like Stephen Blair, who goes straight into the Hall of Fame, as he sent a picture of him in his chips, cheese and doner meat t-shirt while in the gym. And check out our range of t-shirts and hoodies at shop.spreadshirt.co.uk/Wrestling Daft now, or check out the links in our Facebook page or Twitter at Wrestling Daft. And these are so exclusive that me and Grado haven't even had any free t-shirts
Either.
They're so exclusive that we've not even had any.
You just made the list!
So this week, on our Patreon, we asked for you guys to vote on a list of Wrestling Daft for this week. John, come on. Look at that first sentence. This week on our Patreon, we asked for you guys to vote on a list of Wrestling Daft for this week. Now, you're making me look like an idiot on live podcast TV. Right. Remember, you can vote by signing up for $4 a month. $4 a month? What? £4? Is it £4 or $4?
It's $4.
Right, okay, sorry. $4 a month at patreon.com/Wrestling Daft. Now, this week we asked you to vote between booking decisions that most upset you after the back of this Goldberg winning the title. and my choice was the best debuts in wrestling.
Yep.
So, what did I say now?
The votes are in.
The votes are in.
So the votes are in.
Let's do a drum roll. I'll do a drum roll for you.
With 76% of the vote, you went for the best wrestling debuts.
Yes, man. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Debuts
well
are
picked.
always good, man, aren't they?
Well picked.
I like a good debut. So debuts. It's a thing that I find myself typing into YouTube now and again. You know, somebody's debut. I like watching debuts. It's cool, isn't it?
Yep.
So basically, for my number 3 wrestling debut. Is this why I have to do it?
Yeah.
I just don't.
And then you go number 3.
It's alright, mate. You're doing well.
Right, I think I'm on. No, I'm
I'll
not.
put in the 3 and then you
Right,
say
okay.
it's Booker.
Right, okay.
Excuse me.
Now, starting off at number 3, why I like this was because I've got a very vivid memory of it, because I just remember being a wee boy, 12, 13, and you're laughing at it, you're on it. You put me off.
Sorry. It's just a nice story, mate. I'm just...
Right, so, right, hold
So
on.
take
right.
us back. What year is this?
So hold on, man. It's 2001, right?
Okay.
No, I had been watching Booker T. Oh, fuck, I fucked it. Just saying Booker T.
Right, but who does this involve?
Right. Oh, but what I basically wanted to say was, at the time, I was watching WCW on Bravo and WWF on Sky Sports.
Yep.
And obviously, the buyout.
Right, hold on. Who was broadcasting who at the time?
So, WCW was on Bravo, wasn't it? It was on Bravo.
Right, aye.
Aye. So, I remember watching.
And how many years into this TV deal was this? Was this?
Well, sure, ECW was on Bravo at such a point
that's
as well.
right, aye.
But I remember watching WCW and going, that's my guy, Booker T. Booker T was my guy, my WCW guy. I loved him because he done the rock bottom and all that. Right. Right, and I liked his catchphrase, don't hate the player, hate the game. I still don't get that catchphrase. Anyway. And I liked his music. And so I remember...
Sing his music.
Does that, doesn't it?
The high bit.
You know, some,
And this is Booker T just after like Harlem Heat. This is when he goes solo run just
and he
after
gets
Harlem
he
Heat.
gets wee twiglets in his hair. He
Aye.
has a cool hairdo.
Aye,
And,
so this is before GI Bro, no that.
no, this is post.
Post GI Bro.
No, this is when he was in. This is when he was. I think he was a champ. He was a WCW champion.
Right, okay.
And he was. I loved Booker T. And so the WCW invasions were.
Right, hold on,
You had your Lance Storms and all that, which I remember watching that in a pub in Magaluf. I was on holiday with my mum and dad, and I remember going, "It's Lance Storm, man, turn it up!" But obviously, we're in a pub in Magaluf. We're not going to turn up the wrestling. And this one, I remember King of the Ring. Now, this was during Steve Austin versus who was he wrestling? Benoit. I think it was Benoit. Aye. And just out the blue, here he comes, the big man, Booker T. Gallus, is that Louis Vuitton, that shirt? Who knows?
Out the crowd.
Out the crowd, mate. Jumps the barrier. There's Booker T, the WCW champion. It's 5 bells in the morning. I've got school in a couple of hours' time, right? My mom's coming down to chase me to my bed because I'm watching wrestling. I should be in my bed. And I just remember going, Mum, that's Booker T. He's for WCW. He's for WCW. And Austin goes to throw for something. He catches him and fucking side suplexes him into the commentator's table. And that was your Booker T debut. That was an awful long way for a shortcut, wasn't it?
No, but I mean, it was an interesting time, and of course that led up to the fantastic supermarket Stone Cold Steve Austin.
How brilliant was that?
Price check and a jackass.
That was good. But I mean, I've got to say,
And these two guys love each other.
did it?
These two guys fucking love each other.
Did they?
Aye. But Stone Cold had Booker T on his podcast not that long ago. These guys have a massive amount of mutual respect.
Where
for
they
each
go
other,
bowling
man.
and all
Fucking- They seem like very good mates.
Did
Actually,
it?
aye.
Well, they're both from Texas, aren't they? Aye, so that was, I love that just because it was a WCW champion coming on WWF. So that's my number 3.
Excellent.
I'm shite at explaining
What's
this.
your
aren't I?
number 2, mate? No, it was good, mate. It was good. I'm enjoying
Think
it.
so?
Aye.
Right, number 2
Number 2.
is Chris Jericho's debut on Raw. I don't think that. Well, it's number 2. It's not my favourite one, but the countdown. Aye. The promo he done with The Rock. It was something else.
Even though The Rock kind of undercut it a wee bit.
But do you think he tried to?
No, I
wasn't
mean,
having it?
He didn't. I mean, it was all. I think it was all brilliant. But some people moan like, "Oh, he made his debut and then The Rock right away was kind of like poking fun at him." You know what I mean? But I don't. It doesn't bother me. But I've heard people say it.
Aye. Well, that's daft.
It was an exciting debut, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, just because obviously the best bit about that is when it all goes quiet, right?
Uh-huh.
And then it goes chicka 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 chicka, and then it just goes Jericho on the Tron, and that pop, it's something else. What I love about it as well. See, if you read Jericho's book, I'm sure that's when he stops his book, and his first book.
At that
So
debut.
he like writes all the way up to 1098, and that's how his book ends. His first book.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're like, man, that's class. Can't wait to the second book. Do you know what I mean?
The beautiful thing about Jericho.
See, this is what I like, because you can do all this.
What?
The beautiful thing about this is...
The beautiful thing...
I can't even fuck all beautiful
no,
about this.
You can, mate. The beautiful thing about Jericho's debut is that I think quite a lot of time nowadays when they do a kind of countdown-y type debut for a person where you're anticipating it, what they would do nowadays, I think, and if you do it wrong, this is what you do. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Then a video starts, and then you're still waiting to see who it is. You're still, who is it going to be? Hang me. Who's coming out? Who's coming out? Oh, hang me. Whereas that did just what you said there, that beautiful thing of going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, giant word, Jericho.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
It was a
So you get
buzzing
that fucking release on a fucking wanna. Know what I mean?
I know, and it was just... Because I think everybody knew it was going to be Jericho?
Everybody kind of thought it was going to
But
be Jericho.
aye, it was never ever...
But you weren't sure.
No. No.
It was very much like the Exalted One Matt Hardy situation, where everybody kind of thinks it's going to be Matt Hardy debuting in AEW.
Right, so I'm
However,
totally out the loop with this.
Well, the Dark Order, apparently the Exalted One, who's the kind of leader of the Dark Order, is going to be appearing. There's a kind
That's
of
Matt Hardy.
there's a kind of
That's
countdown.
Matt Hardy, innit?
There's a countdown to that. And everybody kind of assumes it's going to be him, but I think it's going to get a massive pop if it turns out to be him. You know.
What about Cabana?
What about him?
Colt Cabana debuted in AEW this week.
Aye. Oh, so he did.
Aye,
So
man.
he did.
Straight out of the Sha, Mr. Shake a Big Colt 45. I was surprised they let him use his music and everything.
How do you think he's going to do there?
Really good.
He always seems he wins our crowds very well, doesn't he? Very easily.
Colt Cabana is a brilliant wrestler. Honestly, I love watching him wrestle. I love tagging with him.
Aye.
My favourite times in wrestling is tagging with Colt Cabana.
Aye.
I fucking love it. Anytime that we tag, we've just got this. We've got that beautiful thing of.
You know what's beautiful about Grado and Colt Cabana when they wrestle together?
See, when I just don't know what it is, man. I just have an absolute riot. I love it.
Do you get along with him on a personal level though? Is that the thing?
Aye.
That's the thing.
I do get on with him.
It helps, doesn't it? It helps me. What's your number one?
Taz at the Garden. Royal Rumble 2000. Now, the reason why I like this is because I was getting right into my...
Look at this picture here, by the
'cause
way.
I think
know
I
you
go,
can't, you can
look
only,
at that, man.
only patrons will be able to see this picture.
Aye,
We're
I
looking
must
at right
admit.
now, but look at this
Look
picture.
at that leotard, man. The thing is, I got an ECW video for my Christmas. It would have been Christmas 1999. So I was heavy into my Taz and all that in ECW. And I don't even think I had internet then either. I maybe read on Power Slam that there was rumours that Taz was going to the WWF. And it's just the lights go out. Just that New York crowd, something else. You know.
What a physique he's got on there, by the way.
Who, Taz?
Just solid kill you kind of physique.
I mean, Taz should have had a better run.
He should have had a better run.
Before he put the cans on. You know what I
The
mean?
problem is he's short.
Aye.
You know, which
But that's
at
shite.
that time it never.
No,
didn't
he'd
even
be
work for
brand
you.
new.
Yeah, he'd be fine now.
He'd be brand new. He'd be the champ.
Aye, people would want him beating Lesnar and that now.
Okay.
But he comes. He's fighting Angle obviously in his first match, right? Mm-hmm. And I want to just put a shout in terms of best debuts for Kurt Angle for his debut, because his was a debut that could have easily went wrong because he came in, crowd just weren't having it. are fucking booing him. He
Sean
rolls
Stasiak,
out.
wasn't it?
He rolls. I think so. It might have been.
I was trying to Sean Stasiak.
He rolls out, grabs the
Survivor
mic,
Series 99.
takes the mic, starts fucking promoing on the crowd.
How confident?
It was just like a guy like, I am going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just that attitude. I'm going to make it. I'm just, whatever I need to do, I'm going to make it. That's a beautiful debut. In the back, they must have been like, oh, we were fucking right about this guy.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The minute that happened.
I think Kurt Angle's story's brilliant. The way he quote it became amazing right away.
Yep.
The whole thing about ECW when he turned up at ECW. Remember that?
Oh, aye.
And
That's
he
right.
didn't want anything to do with it because Sandman would get hung on a cross.
Aye.
And he would probably been going to the chapel every Sunday. Kurt.
Yep.
So I think he was a bit fucked off for that.
He didn't fancy that. He didn't fancy that Gero. And it's interesting at Angle. I kind of feel as well that the equivalent is Ronda Rousey coming in and how good she was right away.
Mate, that
in the
match at
wrestling ring.
WrestleMania, that was superb. I watched that in Roman Reigns' hotel room.
What?
Right. Sean Devary ended up getting... I was hanging about with Devary and he ended up getting... For some reason, he got Roman Reigns' hotel room, but he wasn't using it.
Right,
Roman
right.
wasn't using it.
Oh, so they'd set him up with a room. And then
Aye,
he wasn't
and it was
even- he
fucking
wasn't even-
hunters of beers and all that, and salads and
Oh, magic.
chocolate and all that shit. So I watched it. And that-
Beer and salad and chocolate. That's exactly what I thought Roman Reigns was into.
beer and salad.
Right.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
So here's what the punters had to say. Grado. Kevin Brown says Colt Cabana at Revolution. Might not seem as big deal as AJ Styles or Scott Hall making debuts in the past, but it's good to see him getting a chance at the big time again.
AJ Styles was a good debut, wasn't it?
Aye. Dylan says it's got to be Kane. Kane's a good debut.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
The Fiend was incredible too. The song, the lantern, the what the fucking hell is going on, mark out in the crowd. It was incredible. It was alright. Alan Campbell, it's got to be Jericho. Whole countdown clock of the weeks leading up to his arrival was amazing. Our patron, one of our lovely patrons here, Connor Jordan, Kane's debut in 1997. There's Kane again when he ripped the cage door off and went toe-to-toe with the Taker. I mean, that's how you want to come in, innit?
Aye.
Right at the top. Right at the top. Sean Conlon says Kevin Owens' debut on Raw.
Oh, that was cool, wasn't it?
That was a good one.
Was that we seen him, wasn't it?
Comes out with the NXT title and stones on the US belt. Ultimate heel debut. You love it. I love a heel debut. Mick McFarlane, the Big Show's WWF debut.
Oh.
Was that at St. Valentine's Day
Dixie
Massacre?
Aye. That's when he launched Austin into Cage, innit?
Aye, and Austin won.
That's
Dave.
Paul White. That's Paul White. He's a hot free agent.
Yeah, I hope.
They always say that, didn't they, with debuts?
Yeah.
My God, that's the hottest free agent, innit? It's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
the hottest free agent, innit? It's the same pattern all the time.
Graham Curry, cliched as fuck, but I just kind of see past Jericho's first night in Raw. Jericho's winning this. Our patron Bobby Carmichael, love you, Bobby.
I love that name.
Lord Tensai's debut on Raw against Alex Riley. The crowd were quick to realise it was just Prince Albert with a shaved back, face paint, and pierced nipples.
It's just Prince Albert with a shape.
Chris McFly.
That's fucking brilliant.
Chris McFly says Kurt Angle making his TNA debut was a good one.
That was good.
I can't
That
mind
was
that.
good. That was, so, was it...
Do you know anything about TNA? Can you remember this?
Sure he fucking he broke on the internet or something like that on the Wednesday that he was going to TNA, and I think did he show up at the pay-per-view? Or was it just Impact?
can't remember.
And him and Samoa Joe butted heads.
Oh,
Aye.
I remember that. Actually.
Aye. And Christian Cage had a good TNA debut and all because he kind of jumped ship, didn't he?
Aye, he did. TNA.
Aye, they're alright.
Sparko says Taz at Royal Rumble 2000 chokes out Kurt Angle, gaining him his first loss. We just talked about it there. We went mental for it at school the next day. It could have been class, but WWF shat it and just pied him after the hardcore belt. By the time it was WrestleMania 2000, he was already dead and buried. Taz is now finished. Taz is now living in a trailer park.
See, just
And
gone.
Taz is doing all right, and what's he up to now, Taz?
He's EW commentator.
Aye.
What?
Aye, he's on the EW, mate. Mate, see them. I see how we're talking about debuts. There
Why have
must
I
be-
not realised that?
Aye, you haven't.
He's on now and again. though,
Ah,
he's on all the
right.
time.
I always used to think it was funny where, like, you know how somebody would debut in TNA with their, like pure, know their WWF name, but
Why?
some way around it, you know what I mean?
Aye,
Like
aye,
Rikishi was Kishi. Or so, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
Fatu.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Aye.
Like, was Tess, what was he called? Like, Exam or something? You know what I mean? Like,
Aye,
who was there, what else ones was there?
I don't know.
But did they not do that with Taz as well? They put an extra Z.
That's
on
right,
him
aye.
for WWE.
And then like Rhino, they had to go back to using the INO and all that rather than the YNO.
Oh, aye. Aldo Tash wants to say Ronda's debut at Royal Rumble 2018 was class. Yes, indeed, it was. Stephen Ray, Scott Hall's debut in WCW in 1996, of course. Calzo, Undertaker with Brother in Love, and Piper on commentary shouting, "Look at the size of that ham hock." Never forget it. Sandy says Sting at Survivor Series 2014 was completely out of nowhere. Massive pop for him, and was brilliant to finally see him in WWE. It's just, you feel like Sting just didn't have the match that you wanted him to have really after he came in, didn't you know?
I know, mate, he should have wrestled Taker, man.
Should have just wrestled Taker.
Should just get it done with.
It's a shame,
By the
innit?
way, Rikishi was called Junior Fatu.
Junior Fatu.
Junior Fatu, aye. Doesn't look like a junior, don't you know?
Mark McBride says Santino Marella.
Oh, aye, in Milan.
Thought it was real.
I bought that. I see who's coming with that. I bought that.
And John Montgomery, surely somebody has to mention the long-anticipated arrival of the gobbledygooker out the egg at Survivor Series. Failing that has to be Taker. I remember watching that in my first pay-per-view. Had already seen him in WCW and tried to tell my mum and dad that it was Mean Mark. LOL, your mum and dad must have been like, fucking sharp. How about your debuts, mate?
Aye, well, my ICW debut, I loved that. Jumping the barrier, that was class.
What was your TNA debut?
Oh, fuck, I can't remember. Well, I was on a 6-man, but it wasn't on Impact. My first time on Impact, well, I'd say my debut on Impact, it was for fucking, it was an X Division tournament match. It was me, Low-Key, and Kenny King.
Is Low-Key,
and I seriously thought I was going to win the belt the night before. I went, I think they might do this for a laugh.
Is Low-Key bad news?
Well, so I went to backstage, right? During the day, I'm shitting myself. I'm wrestling Low-Key, right? Mm-hmm. And he wouldn't have looked the road I was on, right? I would, and if he did catch eyes with me, he was growling at me, right? I'm shitting myself, right? And so I tried to put him over, man, at the catering, but I went, "Hey, big fan, man. I see you. Love your match with Xavier at the Elks Lodge in 2001.
Right.
And he just growled at me. And then again, I went up to him to try and come up with, because it was a live episode of Impact that night, right? And at one point, he fucking basically told me, "I can beat you in the ring, I'll beat you outside the ring." Something like that, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, this guy's fucking going to kill me the night, man. So, mate, I taken my phone and we're doing pre-tapes through this. I was in my leotard, mate. I went to the bog, man. I was looking at flights home. I wanted to get home. I was like, he's going to fucking kill me, man. I knew where to go. Impact. Still no come up with what we're going to do.
Yep.
Still no done it. It taken Hurricane Helms to fucking go like that. He was the agent. He was like, "Look, this guy's actually alright. You know, you're looking at him, he's out of shape and all that, but he's got a gimmick and, you know, he can just do his wee bit." So fucking Low-Key talked him round. And I swear to God, 15 minutes before we were going Impact, I think we were the second match, we come up with a because it was an elimination and I was to get eliminated within like the first 2 minutes. I says, "Look, I'll come in, Dusty's, you can cut me off and give me your stomp or something like that." And I come away with some kind of funny spot and he agreed that's good, we'll do that. And we done the match and he came back and he shook my horn and I was alright. But fuck, I was so scared that day, mate. So scared that day. So scared. It was horrible, man. It was horrible.
Was it partly because you knew you had a bit of a reputation as well?
Aye. Just, it was horrible and fucking, although folk were going like that, "I'll give you $50 if you fucking bust his nose." That's what they were doing. There wasn't just one wrestler that said that. There was a few of them that went, "Fucking bust his nose and we'll give you football, fucking chip in."
So he wasn't a popular guy in the back either?
Oh, he takes it very serious. Takes it very, very, very serious. Very serious, man. It's a good story, isn't it?
I take it serious as well, mate. You better have a better fucking ending to this story.
Well,
no, that is interesting. No, that's,
aye,
that's
man,
always...
I was looking at booking flights home, man.
God. I wouldn't fancy, because this is the thing people don't realise about wrestling. It's still, you're going in there with tough guys.
One day I'll eventually tell the story, but I ended up in wrestler's court the next day. I don't feel comfortable telling the full story on a podcast, but basically, I was supposed to, because Hurricane Helms basically saved me from getting my arse kicked. Hurricane Helms says, right, buy everybody a drink at the bar. Something happened. I never managed to buy the wrestlers a drink, right? So the next day I was at Wrestlers Court. Kurt Angle was the judge. Tommy Dreamer's the bailiff. Al Snow's the defence. What'd you call Big Tyrus? What was his name? Brodus Clay. He was something. And that was intimidating because they go the full. They go everybody that wasn't a wrestler to
Clear it.
an impact zone, and it was just the wrestlers, and they taken it well serious, right? But it was deep, deep down inside, I was fucking marking it like fuck, you know what I mean? Kurt Angle sitting, you know, fucking kidneys was judging all that, right? But they told me, you know, make sure you've got bevy, right, for everybody to the end, because at the end we'll have a laugh about it, but fucking forgetting that Kurt was a recovering alcoholic, man. I bought my bottle of Jack Daniels.
Fuck's sake.
But anyway,
How much did that skin you?
$120. I bought 5 bottles of Jack D for folk. So it was like one for Tommy Dreamer, one for Brodus Clay, everybody that was up at. But Spud was my attorney, right? And he fucking fell flat in his arse, man. Al Snow had this big prosecution. It was brilliant. He was dead funny. And Spud gets up and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client is fat." Fucking crickets, man. Crickets. Everybody's like that. So I get found guilty. And my punishment was I had to do my entrance to Madonna in my breeks in the back zone. So fucking climbed the barrier, was back up. Life is a me. I come out with my fucking breeks. All the boys are fucking packed ringside, fucking going like punters, putting their horns to it. I'm fucking going like that. Going, hey! Fucking Bubba Ray's putting his horn out. I'm fucking cutting his horn and all that.
Yeah.
But that made me, that fucking got me in with the boys. You know
Beautiful,
what I mean?
mate.
That got me in with the boys. After that was me kind of accepted.
That's a brilliant story. Why did you not tell that story in episode 1 of the fucking podcast?
Dunno.
That's brilliant, that story.
You know, I've got... Aye.
He's got some amount of stories.
That, you know what? That was brilliant. That night, fucking...
I was expecting the Wrestler's Court story to be like, so it was like, hang me. So basically, I'd murdered this prostitute. And right. It's now time for your chance to win a crate of Beer 52 in our match of the week. Last week we asked what match did the Radicals interrupt when they debuted in the WWE, and congratulations to Stuart Barn, who said it was the New Age Outlaws versus Al Snow and Steve Blackman. Road Dogg was a prick and cracked Benoit, which sent wee Dean Malenko off with his ill-fitting suit trousers and turtleneck on. Perry Sarton had a belter of a hat on as well.
Oh, I remember his wee hat.
We've got a picture here on the screen for the patrons. Look at
that velvet shirt.
Unbelievable. Look at Eddie Guerrero, man.
He's
What
so
a
young there,
fucking
isn't he?
legend, isn't he?
Oh.
Right now we have more chances for you to win beer. We pick a classic wrestling match to watch, and all you have to do is answer a question on it. Everybody who gets the right answer will go into the draw to win the beer. You can enter by checking out the match and answering the question on the Wrestling Daft Facebook page or replying to the tweet on Twitter at Wrestling Daft. Winners must be over 18 and they must stay in the UK. Right, so what match are we going for?
You talking about?
What match will we go for? So can we see that match of that low-key match? Is there a way to see it?
Aye. It'll be on Impact. It'll be on YouTube.
Right, I'm picking that one then, because I'm going to watch it. It's Grado versus Low-Key versus
Kenny King. No, I seriously thought I was going to win the X Division belt that night.
It's an X Division title match. It's from what year?
2015.
2015. Have a watch of that. Let us know who wins. And let us know at exactly what time in the match Grado gets eliminated.
Aye.
And you can get free beer for Beer 52 as well, even if you don't watch it. All you need to do is go to beer52.com/wrestling and we can sort out free beers for you. You just need to cover $4.95 for the postage. And as you're a Wrestling Daft listener, we'll give 2 extra free beers on your first box. So that's a total of 10 free beers. It's a monthly subscription service for beer. So just go to beer52.com/wrestling to get your first case of 10 beers for free. And apologies about the audio playing there. That was producer John just taking just watching the wrestling.
You fun it? Oh, it was Tigre Uno. Fuck.
It was who?
Is it Grado versus...
X Division, June 24th, 2015.
What's the match?
Tigre Uno versus Low Key versus Grado.
Aye, I thought it was Kenny King. Tigre Uno.
Okay, I'll repeat that then. It was who?
Tigre Uno.
Tigre Uno.
Like Tiger. Tigre. Like Tiger One. Basically Tiger One.
Tigre Uno. Right. So the match we're going to be going for that you need to watch this time is the match that Grado talked about. It wasn't with Kenny King, by the way, in Low Key.
I've just looked up. It was Tigre Uno. So it was me versus Tigre Uno versus Low Key.
Watch that, let us know who wins, and let us know at what time Grado gets eliminated from the match.
Woo! We have on the show Sha Samuels. How you doing, Sha?
Are we on? Are we on now?
We're on, man. He's back. You are the first. You're the first guy, Sha. The first guest that we've had return.
Aye.
Making history.
Well,
That's what I do. Make history. And I'm making history of Wrestling Daft right now.
Yep.
2 times. Yes. 2 times.
Because John, was his episode the highest rated, wasn't
That
it?
was up there.
Oh, it was up there.
It was up there with Jericho.
But you could have lied, mate. You could have lied to say.
I mean, come on. Remember when we started this podcast and we got Jericho?
Then you.
And then fucking
Mate,
hell, we've not really
that's
had...
what- They run out of Scottish wrestlers coming back to me.
I know, mate. I know.
Yes, Sean McLaughlin on.
Sean McLaughlin on. Anyway, Sha, you're out injured now, aren't you? So...
Yeah, it's the worst thing. I mean, I'm trying to be positive, but I'm negative about everything. So, wrestling is my job now, technically. Right, inverted commas, it's my job. But it's also my hobby. So imagine being told you can't work and having your hobby taken away from you.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like, guy, you can't work, you can't make money, and you can't play golf anymore, mate. Just you got to stay at home. Pain in the arse. It really is horrible. Mentally more than what the injury actually is, because it's a multitude of things. It's my knee, it's my lower back, it's my left shoulder. Combined, it's called like, because I hurt my head originally, and I was seeing doctors. They were like, well, your lower back's a bit messed up, because I was getting checked over. And they said, all these injuries, you need to rest up, because if you carry on resting, you're going to ruin your body. So I just went, all right, I'll rest up. They said 6 months minimum. So
Oh,
you've never really taken any time off, ever, anyway?
no, 18 years non-stop.
Mate.
All my adult life. 18 years non-stop. First time off. Horrible.
So what is it? I mean, that's why we were thinking, right? What is the life of an injured wrestler like then? I mean, what are you still watching wrestling, or do you kind of feel like you don't even want to see it?
Bitter more than anything. That's the life of an injured
Right.
wrestler. You feel bitter. You feel angry that you can't do what you want to do. You also want to stay relevant. So I'm lucky. I've been quite busy doing non-wrestling roles at shows, commentating, GMs. I've been taking a lot of seminars. I've been a manager.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But it's not the same. It's just not the same as being an actual wrestler.
But does it feel quite good? It must feel like you've been able to establish really good relationships with people in the business. If they're still wanting to get you involved while you can't work in the conventional manner, that must feel
I've
nice.
always been lucky that the boys, like up and down the country, like I think a lot of the boys go to bat for me all the time.
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm injured and I've got all these jobs, like this weekend, I'm non-stop busy. I got 4 shows this weekend.
Have you?
4 shows?
Yeah, 4 shows, yeah. For an injured wrestler, I got Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday.
So what you doing as a special guest referee and all that?
Well, I'm doing a BWR Friday.
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's
there.
good. That's good. I've been doing
Good.
there.
I'm sure
What's that
that'll be
again?
drink related. Then I'm doing 2 commentary gigs. I'm doing an all-girls show, commentating that.
What?
And then Rev Pro the evening, and then on the Sunday it's Rev Pro as well. So
See, this
it
sounds
gives
like
me a lot of
Grado's dream setup here. He gets to do the shows, doesn't need to actually wrestle.
I know, I can't
Doesn't
be
need-
wrestling, man. I can't be arsed
I
wrestling.
thought it would be good, right? But I was at the show last week. I'm actually pretty bad at commentary. I thought I'd be good. So I did like my first.
Did you get a
commentary
wake-up call
the whole
with
show. Yeah, I wouldn't shut up. I kept talking about myself. I turned into Grado, talking about myself, saying anything about the show. Just going, I'm amazing. I used to do that. I've done that. I've done this.
Mate, tell me when you
I tapped on the handles. Everyone, shut up. Stop talking about yourself.
I remember you done commentary with Kevin Kelly.
Yes, mate, that was the best, right?
When was that?
So that was for Rev Pro on Free Sports. I don't know if that's still around.
Aye.
And Kevin Kelly Radley was there, And
Remember him, Kevin Kelly?
I didn't know anything because there was no run-throughs, no rehearsals, nothing. So you're in the segment 26 with Kevin Kelly. And I'm, what am I doing? Do some commentary with him. Right, so I get down there and the microphone's like the old racing horse, commentary.
Yeah,
to the mouth, yeah? So I get down there. First thing it's that, I thought it'd be a headset, which was cool. So I look like a Wally, right? Look like I'm calling the horse racing. And I start talking. And he goes, "Hey, shut up. This is just for the house. Shut up."
Tell you shut up.
I was like, "Oh, yes." Got schooled by Kevin Kelly. And just grabbed my arm. "Shut up. This is for the house. Shut up." I was embarrassed.
That's fucking brilliant.
Sorry, Kevin Kelly. I used to watch you on Friday nights.
Live wire.
Mate, but being out injured is a pain. Honestly, you do get angry and bitter.
You watching?
Take part.
You watching WWE?
Yeah, do. I like the documentaries. A lot of them are coming out now.
That's what
I prefer them than the wrestling, to be honest.
I know, man. That's all. When I come in here, that's all I want to talk about is the documentaries that are on the network. Are brilliant.
The Ruthless Aggression one.
That was brilliant.
All of them are really good.
Jindrak, poor Mark Jindrak.
Oh, poor Jindrak. They didn't hold back on that one, did they?
They didn't, man.
No.
They didn't. They kind of pulled the curtain over that, didn't they?
But then, does he not got quite a successful career in Mexico anyway?
Well, he probably did, but
it's not going to be.
It's not what he could have been. Imagine what he could have been.
I know.
And then you're in an evolution with Triple H and Flair. They pulled into his now you're a Gavin Cade now, mate.
Yeah, that's a nightmare,
You know what I mean?
isn't it?
That's a sad one, isn't it? Did you watch Super Showdown? You hate these questions.
It was on my birthday. It was on my birthday.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to say happy birthday, you, mate. Sorry.
Thursday. Wrestling's great live and at a decent hour. We watch it 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. It was like, get this over with. But it was on at 5 p.m. So I enjoyed it.
It's really
it's actually quite entertaining. It's like
when it's on at that time, I think it's nice. It's easy to just kind of leave it running. You just have it on, and you're just quite happy to.
Makes you feel American.
You're not tired. You can just concentrate on it.
Makes you feel American because that's how they watch it at night. Because remember, when Insurrection and Rebellion was on, you watched it at 7 o'clock. It felt weird.
Yeah, it did.
You're like, it's still light outside.
Daylight outside.
Aye, Crash Holly's in the ring and it's light outside. You know what I mean? It's fucking weird.
Crash Holly, Grandmaster Sex Day opener.
Aye. No, see, a lot of the listeners were complaining this week on our show because Goldberg.
I
know. It was brilliant.
Great.
It was brilliant. Yeah. So was Lesnar and Ricochet.
It's short term. It's clearly short term. But they're always angry, fans now. That's why I hate Twitter. They're always angry. All of them.
I know.
Can't please them.
Yeah.
But it's a small minority of the audience. Fuck you, Twitter. That's all I'm saying.
You sound very much.
This is what injured wrestlers like. Fuck you, Twitter. Okay?
You sound like Michael Barrymore on GMTV this morning.
Oh, don't. That's yeah. Poor party. That's getting cut, yeah? No Barrymore references, come on.
Everybody's really reluctant to talk about him.
I know, but I've
we don't. We talk about him all the time.
Nah, we do. I think we spoke about him last time on our show, did we not? No?
Probably. Yeah, we did. He got cut.
Ah, did it? Right, okay. Okay.
If we go, I need to watch this. I didn't see him this morning on the show. I need to watch it.
Well,
it wasn't good, was it?
No, it wasn't good for him, man. He was slurring his words and stuff like that. The thing is, man, as soon as he had to quit dancing on ice. He's just been up.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm laughing, sorry. Just, the whole thing.
I think we should change the subject, right? Well,
we're wrestling.
I know. Hey, what else can we talk about? Because we've not got any questions, but what else can we say?
Look, come on, ask these questions. Come on, Pavilion show's coming up soon, right? I want to know about that.
I've already spoke about that.
Can we plug that?
He's been speaking about that for weeks and weeks and weeks, to be fair.
He calls me up one day, right? Sha, you're injured. I want you to be a part of it. Right? I was like, oh, yes, brilliant, mate. What are we going to do? We'll book it together. Can you come up for my bit? We'll book it. This was about square go time.
Yeah.
And you'll be involved in it somehow, non-wrestling role. So I forgot all about it. Then I see it advertised on Facebook. I went, am I still part of this show? He was like, oh, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. I can't deal with this shit. I'm all right. Let's do my round over it. You're the one that said, Sha, I want you to book it for me. I want you on it. I need you on it. I didn't ask. You asked me. You're having a go at me.
I did feel bad about that, mate. I did feel bad. I was hoping you forgot that I said that.
No, well, I must have saw Norman. I was like, oh, me, you and I could do something, maybe. Then he's like, oh, fuck off. Cheers, mate. Not nice.
The next one.
You'll
the
get
next
another one. You're going to get another one, right?
I'm saving you for the next show. I'm saving you for the surprise.
When's that?
Oh, you'll hear from me. Aye. What else?
You busy this weekend? What you got?
I've got Target Wrestling in Carlisle.
Oh, I can't go wrong with Target.
It's a good crowd, man.
Great people.
Great people.
Right. Listen, I hear you guys going like this all the time, right? You kind of go, right, we're going to this place. Oh, that's a great place. It's a great. What is the booking that you get where you go, oh, for fuck's sake, man, it's a fucking shit show down there. I know you don't want to say.
Right, it depends who you're working. Right, I don't want to name. Depends who you're working, how much it's for, and just who else is on the show.
Yeah.
See, the reason Target, right? I don't want to really Target.
Target's
they look
good.
after us. There's food, drink, Bunsen burner, nice little burner, and it's always easy matches, and the crowd are good, and everyone goes home happy and makes money. There's certain shows where you're on with someone that hurts you, that you know they're going to hurt you.
Yeah.
You get treated like shit. The crowd are terrible, and it's just a pain in the arse. It makes you regret. Like, why don't I become a wrestler?
There's some
shows like that.
There's some companies that thankfully they'll know about anymore, but they were
It's rare. They're rare
north.
now. To be honest,
like 5-6 years ago, there was companies in the northeast, and I'd just turn up and see the ring and go, that fucking ring isn't safe, man.
Yeah,
and you know,
the
and you know, the promoter's booking himself in a match. He's fucking dressed up as Jeff Hardy, and he's in like a fucking TLC match with his fucking, you know what I mean, his wee trainee pal, and they're blading and all that, and there's fucking Wayne's in the crowd.
You know what made it good is, you know, like the way that wrestling is now. It's so professional in this country. Like, everyone's trying to be like WWE light. Everyone's got backstage, got the headsets on, monitors.
Aye.
Nearly every show is like that now. They're talking to the referees to make sure the boys and girls are okay. So it's really professional up and down the country now.
Aye.
So it is very hard that we go, oh, I can't be asked doing this, because you are looked after pretty much everywhere now.
The shows they're 10 times better than what they were. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you remember when you were about first time SW and all that, it wasn't the best, wasn't it? No,
I mean, it was. No, it wasn't
definitely better now.
It wasn't the best. But do you ever miss that a wee bit?
Good laugh.
Do you ever miss that?
Yeah, I mean, I've wrestled in front of 4 people and a dog before, and I had a time of my life. You know, I don't know if I said that. This is 2004. 4 people and a dog. We did a tables match. You know what I mean?
It's like me and Jester wrestled at Cranhill Park in Glasgow. And, you know, we were told there was to be no bad guys because somebody had been stabbed. And they didn't want any baddies, and
no baddies.
Aye, it was weird. And then all the way there was an apple tree that had started. The apples had came off the trees,
aye.
And all the Waynes were just fucking pelting us with apples in the ring. The rain came on. You know what I mean?
I've done an outdoor show in Southampton. It was a fate, and this one I wrestled as the Sheik.
A fate? You mean a fate?
It's like a fate.
A fate?
Little thing. It was the worst.
It's not a fate. It's a fate.
As the Sheik, I was getting some abuse. You know, that not around that time doing a Sheik Middle Eastern gimmick. Yeah, in certain areas of the country.
I can't believe it.
Terms are thrown around.
I bet you.
Nice.
I bet you. But it's all kind of cleared up now, innit? We've got a kind of good scene now.
It's really, it's the hard work from the boys and girls. Like there's a core group, I'd say, in this country that we achieved so much, from shitty little shows all the way to ITV, now to WWE having a brand here. That's all through the hard work, for the blood, sweat. I don't want to sound cliche, blood, sweat, and tears on the backs of the boys and girls over the last 20 years?
Aye.
20 odd years, from like from 2000 to now.
Yeah.
The people that work their arse off, and that's why it seems so good.
Were you not exposed to it? Did you not go down to Hammerlock back in the day?
Yeah, I went down to a wee show. I went down to meet Andre Baker. Down at a wee.
He kind of started it all.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of the wee town was. But it was a wee fucking town
in
the Midlands.
Maidstone, Sitting Bull.
Maidstone rings a bell because that's where Doug's fair, isn't it?
Yeah, but it might have been Maidstone. Well, that's where they ran a lot.
But what was one of that? It was definitely not where they usually ran. I don't think it was a wee town in the Midlands. I'm pretty sure, and we went down to that, and that was, it was a different time, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's a different. That was the first time I met Johnny Moss. was at that, and he was,
a
he
lot of great people come out of that school.
was a young guy at the time, but he was a frightening guy, man. He was like, because he was massive. He was a big boy even when he was young. He was a big fella, you know what I mean?
There was, because the folk that came out of that Hamilton school, did Johnny and Jody as well, were there as well, and Alex Shane, did they all come?
Yeah, Johnny and Jody, Alex, Shane.
Aye.
You had Zack Sabre Jr., even though it was a later time.
Aye.
I think the champ at that time was Gary Steele.
Remember Gary Steele was the NW champion?
Gary Steele.
The first British NWA champion, wasn't
What
it?
happened to him?
I don't know, just before he realised, look, the scene wasn't good.
Aye.
Before he do a normal job, you know?
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, because I
It's
remember...
a lot of shame. A lot of talented people must have thought wrestling over here is dead.
Aye.
So I'm not going to pursue this anymore.
Because remember Hammerlock, they done a Channel 4 programme faking it. Remember
Yeah,
that?
aye.
And the guy...
I can't remember it fully, but I remember it being on.
And it was you had to guess what guy wasn't the wrestler or whatever.
Aye.
Would have been hard to do back then.
Aye, I know. Because I think on that Hammerlock tour there was the Jim Anvil Neidhart. He was on.
Oh, mate, right.
He was on all these shows, wasn't he?
Then. He was a fat slob on them tours, man. Just pissing behind cars. That Jake Roberts.
Aye. Because remember there was a story as well with fucking Jake Roberts and Alex Shane. They think they got into a scrap. I think
that was FWA. It was over money.
I
think I think Alex just shot him in the fucking face, punched him, knocked him out.
Fucking hell, man. Apart from that, man, everything's brand new, innit?
Yeah, wrestling's great now, though.
How did we get from there to here?
Again, I know.
You know what I mean? It's like so when you're no wrestling, if you're no on a show actually wrestling, in what capacity do you prefer being on the show? You say you've done the managing, you've done a wee bit of commentating. What do you like?
Managing. Like I did managing at ICW at the Square Go.
Right.
So for Jester, and I had such a blast because the crowd were hot, and you're still getting the same reactions. And I could do stuff like I jump up in the apron. Remember, Grado, we did that spot with Ricky Shane Page, where you and Jess were doing the kendo sticks, and I just got up, went throw it to me, boom, and hit him.
Aye.
So as a manager, and I was stopping Jester getting thrown out. So I was getting reactions like as a wrestler would.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't wrestling. Whereas the commentary, no one knows you're there. You're stuck on a table for fucking 3 hours.
I know. See, that's sometimes I think that's a problem. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff. British wrestling companies, they'll film it for their YouTube or whatever, and you're thinking, look, there's going to be more people. It's for the crowd. It's first of all, it needs to be for the people in attendance rather than the
working
folk
the cameras for what? A few people to watch on demand.
I know.
You the live audience.
Aye. Yeah. So when are you scheduled to come back, Sha?
Well, I'm aiming for May.
Right.
My goal is May, but it could be June, July. It definitely be by the summer. Right. May is my goal. I'm aiming for May. I think 6th or 8th is York Hall, next Rev Pro show. That is my goal, to be on that show.
Aye. So, the Rev Pro shows are good, especially the Japanese.
York Hall ones, amazing. He runs so many shows now. I reckon he's like one of the top promotions.
You would be brilliant in Japan, man.
Sha, are you secretly hoping that the coronavirus shuts down every wrestling show until May and June?
Mate, don't. Exactly. I'm so bitter. I want it to close down. I want everyone to stay at home and be like me. I want no one to wrestle, all right?
Yep, everybody isolated until you come back.
Yeah, exactly. That's my message. Any wrestler watching this, fuck you for not being injured. Fuck you for not being injured. You know what it's like to be injured? It's horrible. It's boring.
I know.
You know, to stay at home all weekend.
What you should do is you should come back. When you come back, is just try and injure everybody you wrestle.
Batter people like I used to do.
That is.
Aye, that's good, man. Listen. Thanks for coming on.
It's just a wee 5-minute thing, Sha, because
that's fine.
You know what I mean?
Down whatever. I'm in my pants as well, by the way. This is great.
What is it? You're in your pants?
Yeah, look. I don't want to see it. You know what I mean?
Put that away, Sha.
Sorry, mate. But I've got to get ready. That's kid's birthday and stuff.
Whose birthday is it?
Jennifer's.
Oh, that's shit.
She's 11.
Oh my God, 11. That's his catchphrase.
Can you believe it?
I know. Time flies, huh?
Secondary school in September.
Oh, crazy.
She's boyfriends before you know it.
Oh, don't say that, Sha. Don't say that.
It flies in. It flies in.
All girlfriends. You can't.
Oh well, aye.
Yep.
This is a very woke podcast.
You don't know in this day and age.
I take that out, woke podcast.
Yeah, that.
Right, we're wrapping this up, man. I want to go home.
Right, cheers, man. Thanks so much for coming on. Right,
see you later. Love you. Bye.
See you later. Bye now.
Love you. Bye.
So another fantastic match of Wrestling Daft. Match. So another fantastic episode of Wrestling Daft.
We fucked up.
Did you? Do you have any matches this weekend?
Fuck a day. Where am I going? I think I'm going to Carlisle or some shit.
Well, he checks that. Let me tell you what I'm doing this weekend. I'm not doing anything.
I'm in Carlisle this week.
Grado's in Carlisle this weekend. I am just getting prepped this weekend. I'm having a weekend of rest, getting ready for Uncle's Live at the Tramway in Glasgow. A week on Friday, 3 nights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 600 capacity venue, completely sold out, so don't bother trying to come down again.
Can I just plug my event? Grado's Big Family Wrestling Bash at the Pavilion, Saturday the 14th of March. The balcony is now open, so the place is going to be packed, jam-packed. We've got WWE superstars, Noam Dar and Wolfgang. We've got myself and plenty of other surprises up the sleeve. It's a great afternoon for all the family. Get your bodies down there right now and buy tickets.
What time is the show on again?
2:30. So you can basically, if you can try and get a ticket for Uncle's Off via GoGo or what do you call that?
Nah, don't come to Uncle's.
Right.
Just go to see Grado's thing.
No, but I wonder if there's people going to do the Bath.
There might be. If people have already got tickets for Uncle's, then it might be a good thing to do in Glasgow before you come to the Uncle's show. But don't get too drunk or anything like that. Can you have a drink at the pavilion?
You can, mate.
Can you? Mm-hmm. Aye. So get along to that show. It's not completely sold out yet, but the balcony is just opened. That means it is going to be a packed and exciting day.
I know. I'm buzzing now.
And these shows are great. They've had great reviews.
Top
shows.
Oh, really.
No, just for the fucking audience, for the fucking boys, I know.
Oh, aye. The pavilion is a very, very special venue.
Mm-hmm. That is.
No, it really is good. If you've not seen wrestling on a stage, come and see it. I think my shows are a wee bit different. It's a lot more panto. It's a lot more kind of carry on, but it's entertaining.
And of course, remember the pavilion is haunted.
Is it?
It's got a ghost. So you might see the ghost of the pavilion. It's the guy that runs the pavilion murdered and flung into the Clyde and tied cement blocks around him because he fucked him out on a contract. So it's haunted. So check that out. So thanks for listening to Wrestling Daft.
Listener of the week.
Oh, listener of the week has got to. Fuck, who cares, man? Let's see.
Bobby Carmichael.
Listener of the week. Do you like Bobby Carmichael, Jonathan Cheatham? Let's see.
I just we're just saying them because they've got cool names.
I don't want to just get to a patron because that seems like no fair.
What about Graham Curry?
Yeah, let's see who is Graham Curry. What did he say?
He says cliche as fuck, but I just can't see past Jericho's first night on Raw. Build up for a week.
Okay, get to him. Get to him.
Get to Curry.
I do like a Curry.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm invested in Graham.
I do like a Curry.
And he's called Graham. I'm called Graham.
Graham Curry, you're listener of the week. Thanks for you're the champ. Congratulations. You can have a JPEG fucking put over your waist. Grado, it's your cell.
Rab Florence. Up and out.
It's your cell.
Up and out.
Ken.
Up and out.
Ken, it's your cell. You don't say Ken, didn't you know?
I say I can, but I don't say it like Ken, like the way he wouldn't be saying.
Ken, it's your cell.
Ken. 11.
The wee tunes.
11. The three tunes.
The wee 3 tunes.
11.
Ken, your cell.
Audio Frontier.